Right, today, and something a little different. I've just got back off holiday, so I was looking for some Pokemon products when I was over in Florida, and I really struggled. I managed to find some Pokemon themed bits, which I'll show here, just gifts, and I did find some Pokemon pack in a shop, but they were fakes, and they were charging $17 a pack, and they were quite obvious fakes, and some were resealed. So I didn't waste my money on them, but I did get some of these, which I found, which are just going to be bulk, but it looks like it's Japanese and English bulk, and these were $20. I literally bought them for the video, so I got two of these and some other little bits. I will be opening because I was gutted that I couldn't get the Pokemon cards that I actually wanted to get to open. I took some with me, which, as you would have seen, I gave to Aiden, and I opened a couple, and I was at Universal Studios, and I saw the Magic the Gathering Spider-Man, so I thought, you know what, I'll buy a couple of these just to open. They'll be interesting. They're not Pokemon, but they're still trading cards, and it gives some extra to open. So today's video is just a bit of what I bought while I was on holiday, as seeing as it is my journey into it, and I was looking for Pokemon products and just could not get them. So let's see what I actually got while I was over there, plus some extra bits. Let's get on with this. First thing, I did a couple of opening videos, just small ones on the ship and that in the hotel. There's only a couple. Some are uploaded, some might not have scheduled yet. These are some of the hits that I pulled out of these packs. This one, I've got this one already, but this I absolutely love, the Shiftry. What's your thoughts on this one? I think it's an amazing card. Have you guys been over to Florida, or if you live over there, how do you get hold of your Pokemon products? Because talking to a couple of people is as hard or even harder over in America than the UK. First off, before I open anything, I managed to get this cool little Pikachu keyring, which I think's awesome. I was looking for anything Pokemon themed, and unfortunately, as it came to actual cards, pretty much impossible unless you wanted fakes. And I got some Pez dispensers. I got one, the Eevee, smiling or a shocked Pikachu, I believe that one is, because that's and then this one, unfortunately, you can see it's a Pokeball, but that's in front of it, because I think in the luggage it got a bit mixed up. Here we are. Right, and we've got these cool notepads. These were, there's no price on that one, but I thought these were really cool with the artwork and the Pokeballs in the bottom, and everyone's got these cool artworks, and I thought these were, I saw them and I thought I had to have them. Actually, I think these are really awesome. I think they were about $8. That was one of them. And then this one, which again, slightly different, but a cool notebook. And this one has the Pikachu in the corner. There we go. They were $8.99. So they're pretty cool. What else? They're a bit tangled, but I got these, seeing as it were Florida. I wanted the alligators, but obviously can't bring them. A pretty cool necklace there. And this one was from Mexico, a real shark tooth. So these were pretty cool. First off, we will open one of these. Then I'll do the Spider-Man, see what these are like. I've never opened them. But I believe these, so these are, we know they're going to be bulk. And there's no way you're going to get £20 worth. So they're all in individual packets. Quite cool. The jumbo. I got the jumbo rather than the small ones because I didn't see the point. In a jumbo you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs, and they were $20. These, which in pound, it's about £16.50, I believe. And I can't even work out how to get into it. There we go. This first one looks like it is, they've got a nice hollow to start with. And looking, yeah, I'd probably say they look real. But like I said, the bulk, but that is a lovely artwork on that one. We have the Gengar. So they are mixed. That's a nice Drowsy. But I like that you got a hollow. Never seen that one. That's a... Oh, so they're all definitely different years. So these are like more modern. That's 2022. We have got some older ones in here. 2022 and 2021. So that's the oldest card in that set. I'm not sure which this one's from. I'd have to have a look. But I like that you actually get an old... You've got one hollow and one older. You can see there's a Japanese in here. I mean, maybe if I might actually value some of these and have a look and see. Obviously, your bulk, but some of them might be worth a 50p, maybe. It's a nice one. That's a 2022. These are more modern. That's a nice Starmie Haunter. We chucked an energy in. They're getting brave there. That's a 2022. 2026 Ascending Heroes. It's definitely newer. And a 2025 Chinese card. That's interesting. So we've got one Chinese card in that. But as bulk goes, so far not the worst. We have the 2024, is that Phantasmal Flame Paraplot? Not seeing that because I've not really opened much of that. I love this one. Lechonk, Spritzy, Dugong, Glimora, Pochiana, Pelotrol, another energy. They're filling up with energies. It's a 2025. There are no older ones, but we have a Japanese again. I'd probably say that one, they were all newer. Not the best. Not that any of these are the best, but it's just interesting to see what they would chuck in. But I wasn't paying $17 for packs of fake Pokemon cards. I noticed when I went into the shop, the reason I noticed was they had them behind the counter and I asked if they were genuine, as they always say. But they had cardboard sleeve ones as well. I asked to look at them and I got them down in the top of these booster packs. If I get one as an idea, there was no crimping at all. It was just flat, like it had been closed. There was literally no crimp. And the back, this was stuck down as well, which didn't make sense. And then I looked at the cardboard ones and I thought, right, they don't normally, they can fake them, but not as much, or reseal. It were glued, there were glue sticking out of the edge, so I knew they'd resealed them. But yeah, $17 for some. Either the booster packs looked fake, but the actual sealed ones in the cardboard sleeves, they were obviously resealed, and they were charging $16.99, I believe it was, for all of them. It didn't matter which one, whether you bought booster or sleeved. So I stayed away from them. Right, there we go. Pretty cool. Grogunk. Although I've got to say, these cards in here are good condition. Which, that one's not really got a lot. The Switch was quite a good card. Right. And the final one in this one, that is literally the only reason, because that was sticking out the back. I love Alakazam, and I don't have this one, so I had to buy it for that anyway. Thought it must be a decent pack, surely. Grumpig, I have never seen that one. That's awesome. Onyx, from Pokemon Go. 2022, a nice Articuno from Journey Together. Lokix and Bug Catching. Just checking that one. Yeah, for a minute I thought that one looked fake, but it's not. Right, so that was the initial pack. I don't think that was too bad. The bulk, you got to get what you're expecting. But at least there was only 2 energies in that. And 2 Chinese, which, credit where credit's due, it's not bad. So we'll open the other one. I'll do this one a little bit quicker though. Well, I said quicker, if I can get into it. Is that the Cosmic Hollow? It's a nice card though. I love a Drowsy. A Fairy Energy. And a Chinese. So in that one, our first pack, we got an Energy and a Chinese. This one we're starting with a Chinese Hollow. Is it? No, sorry. Me not reading it correctly. That is, looking at it, that will be a Korean one because of the faded back compared to the others. Beautiful Eevee. Another fairy, so I've had 2 fairies. And another Chinese. Now you see this one is not, yes, that is a Chinese. Not as good so far. I mean, I love the Japanese cards, Chinese, but I don't think the energies are necessary for these. And I'm guessing that Korean they didn't really notice. Either that or it's me getting it wrong and it's actually a fake and they haven't noticed. So Tapu, Drunsparce, a 2025. So it looks like the furthest we go back, looking from what I've seen going through, some cool artwork. Now that's nice. Is amazing Taurus. Like that one. Oh, another energy. And a Japanese Golduck. Yeah, I'd say the furthest they've gone back is 2022 with these. It's not too bad. I'm getting more energies in this. I think I've had 3 so far. But I don't mind that you don't get fairy energies often now. It's not too bad. Oop, missed one. Nice one. Oh, another energy. Yeah, this one's definitely loaded more. Japanese. We've got more Japanese. And more energies in this one. I'd say the other one was definitely better. That's the Reverse Hollow Sableye. Another energy. That's a cool one. What did you guys think of those? That was $40, 34 English pounds of bulk. We got 100 cards, so it's not too bad, to be fair. We could have got a lot worse, but you have to expect it. If you buy these mystery packs like that, as I always say, only buy mystery packs if you basically only buy them if you have the spare money and you have to accept that you're going to take a loss. These I bought for the video and just so I had some Pokemon to open, because I've got packs here, but I don't want to pretend I've brought them back off holiday. I'd rather just show you what I actually got, which is why I bought extra. So this is what I actually got, and I don't think that was too bad, in all honesty. It could have been a lot worse. But what I'm going to do now for the final bit is open these. We have 3, and that'll be the end of the video for this. But I don't know what these are like. I don't know what the pulls are or anything, but it will be interesting for something a bit different. Let's open this just to, because those Pokemon, let's be honest, they were actually shocking. I knew they weren't going to be any good pulls, but it's still nice to try and have something to open. We have, these are from Universal Studios, from the Marvel section. So let's open this one. I'd say I don't know what these are like. So let's have a look for something a bit different. So we have, there's 14 cards in here. That's a bit weird. So one's, then your turn, I guess. Mysterio's Phantasm. Craven's Cats. I actually like the artwork on these. They are pretty funky. They charged, these were, I think these were $10 each. So they weren't too bad to say they were in Universal. Right, it's hollow and it's there. It's got 2 stars, and that one's got Spider-Man. I'm guessing these are like your rares. Don't really know, but I'm guessing they are. And it's got a star where that one's got a dot. Just looking at the others. Yes, so that's the pull from that one. If you know much about these, then let me know, because I haven't got a clue. I know Marvel. I know of Magic the Gathering, but it's not something I've ever played or collected. I've got friends who do. So pack number 2. It's very strange how they do this. So I'm guessing this then will be, yep, so we get 1 card there, and that's 2 of 1. I need to look into these and then see what we get. So we get a guy in a chair, Venom. I've got to say the artwork on these is awesome. I really like them. Morbius living vampire, oops. Rhino. Oh, cool. So that is Spider-Girl. It's a nice looking card. And then final pack. It's alright when you don't have a clue about these. So what do you guys think of these ones? Have you ever opened them? If you have, let me know. Oh, I got Human Citizen again. And it's so confusing how they do this. Now that, I like that one. That's like a proper comic book style. Kapow. I like that one. Now that's awesome. Venomized cat. All you cat lovers out there, that is an awesome one. That's awesome. Molten Man, Inferno Incarnate. That's a nice one. And I'm guessing these are like your energy cards, but that is a nice card. What did you guys think of these? It's not my normal video. I just wanted to share what I've done on holiday and what I got, and just bought a couple of bits to open. But I appreciate you watching this video. Till next time, see ya.